Hi everyone, welcome to our webinar. Today, we are very excited to introduce to you TalentLMS Plus Beta. It features a fresher, more modern look with improved navigation and improved user experience in TalentLMS. TalentLMS Plus Beta is developed using modern technologies, allowing for quicker releases of new features in the future. Now, you might be wondering, did we bring a new product to you? No. TalentLMS Plus Beta is an improved version of TalentLMS, and they will coexist. TalentLMS Beta comes at no extra cost, so you can enjoy it right now in your TalentLMS account. So you can freely switch between the new interface and the existing interface at any given time. And of course, we welcome you to stay with us in this webinar and explore what it has to offer. So let's get started. Before we begin, just letting you know that this webinar is recorded. So you will receive the recording once the session is over. And of course, we welcome you to share this recording with anybody who wants to see what's new in TalentLMS Plus Beta. My name is Theo. I'll be the moderator of the session, but I have two great speakers with me, Elli and Mary from our product team.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elli. I'm a senior product manager in TalentLMS, and I'm really excited to have you all in this webinar.
Sorry,
Great.
I saw the picture first, with my picture there, so welcome.
Great. So you will hear from Mary and Elli in a moment, but now let's see what we have in store for you. We will see what TalentLMS Plus Beta is and how you can access it. And of course, we are here to show you how you can empower instructors and administrators with brand new dashboards. Of course, it's all about creating training. So we will see how you can create interactive courses with TalentCraft. And of course, the future needs to be something that we will look forward to receiving more content from TalentLMS Plus Beta. And of course, we're here to share with you what's on the horizon for the future. Don't forget, we are also here to answer your questions. So we welcome your questions using the Q&A button. So you can ask anything you want, and we will be able to answer as many questions as possible. So without any further delay, I'm going to mute my mic and leave the floor to Mary and Elli to start the session. I think Elli has to show you a few things as an administrator first, right?
Yes, that's right, Theodori. And also you're right by saying that TalentLMS Plus Beta is not a new product and it's offered freely to all our customers. So let me share my screen. Okay, here we are. How can users activate TalentLMS Plus Beta for their users to see? If you access the old interface, you will see here an option in the account settings called TalentLMS Plus Beta. And when you click it, you can actually activate or deactivate anytime you wish TalentLMS Plus Beta for all your users. That means that if you have activated TalentLMS Plus Beta for all your users, they will be able to experience the new interface. I would like here to mention that super admins have the possibility to experience TalentLMS Plus Beta anyways and at all times, even though the activation of the new interface might not be available for the whole portal. Now, assumingly we have activated TalentLMS Plus Beta, how your users will be able to access it. Learners will be automatically directed to TalentLMS Plus Beta, and from there they can choose whether to log out from the new interface or leave beta and come back to the old interface and log out from there. Depending from where they have logged out, the next time they're going to log in, they will be landed in the relevant interface. For example, I logged out from the old interface, I will be, the next time I log in, I will be directed to the old interface and vice versa. With regards to admins and instructors, these kind of roles and users will not be automatically directed to TalentLMS Plus Beta. They will have to opt themselves to do that. And how they can do that? They can go from the top nav bar and they can press try it now. And effectively, they are directed to the new interface and the relevant role that it is their default role. Now, before I start saying a little bit more about our new dashboards, about which I'm really excited, I would like to pinpoint the following. As you can see here in the TalentLMS Plus beta section, there is a link that leads you to a survey. We would love you to test thoroughly the new interface, to play with it and explore it, and let us know all your comments, what you liked, what you think needs some kind of improvement, because that would be really, really useful for us. Now, let's go and see a new feature about which, as I said, I'm really excited, and this is the dashboard. What we are offering to all our clients is new dashboards, which for the administrator and the instructor, they are widget-based customizable dashboards. What do I mean by customization? There are two kinds of customizations within the dashboard. First of all, you can see we have built for you a default view, what we call a default view, with various widgets which are relevant to each role. I will showcase in a minute the instructor and the learner. And the first kind of customization you can actually do is to rearrange the widgets as you like. For example, right now, the first widget I see is the overview, but let's say I want to have the portal activity as the first widget I see. I can just drag this widget. And let's say I want to have timeline also at the top. I can also drag this widget. I can click Save and Finish. And the view of my dashboard, now it's custom as I like it. You can do the same with all those widgets. There is also another kind of customization. You can edit which widgets will be visible on your dashboard and which will not be visible, with the exception of two widgets, the overview and the quick actions, which always remain visible. Now, when I click edit widgets, I see a drawer with all the widgets that are currently offered for the admin in this case. And let's say, assuming I do not want to see the course's progress status, I can deactivate it from this toggle button. I can press apply. And now, sorry, there was, sorry, I'll do it again. I do not apply and save and finish. And here we are, this widget is hidden. I can bring it back anytime I like. And these are the two kinds of customization we have. A quick overview of the widgets we have for admin. We have the portal activity. You all know that from the old interface. We have a snapshot of the extended timeline, so we can see the 10 latest events. We have an overview, which effectively shows some interesting, what we think interesting and useful stats for your portal. We have quick actions, which, as the name denotes, it's a place from where you can quickly add a course, add a category, add a group, or add a user without having to navigate through the navbar. We have some stats about users, how many of your users are learners, instructors, and admins, as well as a widget about the course's progress status of the whole portal. How many are in progress, how many are not passed, how many are completed, and so on. For the administrator, what I mentioned previously about the customization is exactly the same. You can customize the arrangement of widgets, where they are placed on your dashboard, but also which widgets are shown in your dashboard. But here you will notice that we have some more different widgets, which are more relevant to the instructor role. Apart from the overview and the quick actions, we have the recent course activity, from which instructors can access quickly the 9 latest courses they edited recently. You have the Today widget, which shows you which kind of calendar, what kind of events you have today, like events, conferences, ILTs, and so on. You have the Don't Miss section. Again, it is crafted on the needs of the instructor, and the course's progress status, which is dedicated to the courses that one instructor has and not of the courses of the whole portal. Now, with regards to the learner, the widgets you will see here, you have seen them more or less in the previous releases, but now they have a new touch and a new design. Here, I would like to accentuate that learners cannot customize their dashboards. However, the ultimate vision for the dashboards is to continuously build more widgets, which will be relevant for each different role, and B, in the future, we want super admins to be able to customize the default dashboard views per user type. So in the future, you will have a possibility to customize your learners' dashboards. And that's it, Theo. Is there anything else?
Not for now. Thank you very much, Ellie. And I can see that there's a lot of work that the team has put into TalentLMS Plus Beta. And I'm sure that's, only part of it. Now,
Indeed.
TalentLMS has a commitment of allowing people and empowering people to create training that learners would really want to see. So how can we do that with TalentLMS Plus Beta, Mary? How can we empower instructors to create great content?
Hi again. Let me share my screen and explain how you can do this. I'm sure you see that now. Well, when it comes to courses, we have made the small change. Administrators and instructors are more connected as roles now, again, as it comes to courses. If you remember in the old interface as an administrator, you were able to create a course, but you were able just to give the title, perhaps assign it to a category. And if you wanted to add content to the course, you had to switch to the instructor role. Now with TalentLMS Plus Beta, you will be able to create a course from the beginning as an admin. So you don't have to go here and switch your role. So let me show you the process as an admin. You will be able to add a course, and with just a click of a button, you will see directly the content page of that course. And you will be creating a draft course, so you will have the time to create the content without being afraid that your learners might see something that is not completed yet. So you will see here also the option to add different types of content. And I'm sure that you will see some familiar content types because they exist also in the older interface. And just a small parenthesis, because I'm already seeing questions about this, there are features that are not yet implemented in TalentLMS Plus Beta. For example, assignments or tests will be added in the following weeks. So if you don't see a feature right now in TalentLMS Plus Beta, don't worry, it's gonna be added later on. What you haven't seen, and perhaps it's the first time if you haven't tried this already, it's the option to create TalentCraft units. And I'm very excited to introduce you to TalentCraft, the ultimate interactive AI-powered content creator. You will be able to unlock your creativity and craft training materials that your learners will absolutely love. And you will see already a screen to select how you would like to start your journey. You can start from scratch and start building blocks, or use the AI. This is where the real magic happens, and I will show you that. Or use a template and start working on the template that we have provided to you. Let's generate something with AI. I'm sure that everybody wants to see that. Again, this is where the real magic happens. You will be able to create an entire content unit by just typing here what you would like to have. For example, safety at workplace. I saw an article about this before, so let's see what AI will be able to create for us. You will see different blocks with images, text, flashcards, perhaps questions. AI will build something for us. So you just sit back and you will see what AI will do in here. But of course, what you see here can be later customized by you. You will be able to change the text and remove parts that you don't want to use. Upload perhaps your own images and videos. But this is a great way to start without a lot of time and effort from your side and create content. As you can see, already I have some blocks on my screen. You will be able to, again, edit whatever you see right here. You see flashcards, you know the idea. You will be able to add your text, flip the card, add your image. You will be able to add codes as well, and many more things. Also, as I said, you will be able to work on the content that you see right here. So if you want, you will be able to select the text. And again, perhaps with the help of AI, you can improve the writing even more. You will be able to make the sentence longer or shorter. And what I really like is the option to perhaps translate this in another language. So if you're working with different teams all around the world, with just one click, you will be able to offer them content that they will understand better because it's going to be in their language. I'm going to leave this TalentCraft unit and perhaps create another one. I just want to show you also our beautiful templates. And for example, you have a new hire. I think this template would be appropriate for that. You can use that again, you can edit it. And as you can see at the bottom of the screen, you will have your toolbar and you will find everything you need to create your content. The approach that we're using here is what you see is what you get. It's super user-friendly, very quick to create your content. You will be able to add blogs as lists, for example. You will be able to add your own videos as well. And as you can see, the screen got me at the end of the page, so I can work with my video. You will be able to also create a process blog. I think new hires will love that. So step by step, what they have to do, perhaps the first time they join the company. You will also be able to customize the colors and the feeling of this specific content. And for example, you see the buttons is this, I don't know how to call it, navy blue color. Maybe we want this to be green. And you see how this affects right away the platform. And here just the content of TalentCraft, and you will be able to offer something that is truly yours. Please use this and send us your feedback. As Ellie showed you at the beginning, in the old interface in account settings, you will be able to find the link and send us your feedback and let us know what you think about TalentCraft.
Thank you, Mary. And it's not only beautiful, but it's also very fun to work with. And I'm pretty sure that everybody can create a course quickly using a template or by leveraging the power of AI and creating content as they need. Now, the $1,000,000 question, which comes from many people in the Q&A, and I'm pretty sure many people haven't typed that question yet. What comes in the future? What can you share? Can you give us a teaser of what we are working on?
Yes, of course. Let me continue with TalentCraft, actually. The next things you will see in the upcoming weeks would be the ability to import a document, and we will convert it to ready-made content, TalentCraft content. So imagine this, you have an old presentation, you're just gonna drop it here, and AI will do the magic and optimize and enrich your content to ensure that you have top-notch content. You will also be able to see more content types to have even more engaging content options like mini games, timelines, scenarios, and more. And you will also be able to see more types of questions. Right now we have multiple choice, but we're planning to add fill the gaps questions, match the pairs, place in order, and many other. So you can make assessments even more interactive and enjoyable for your audience. But in apart from TalentCraft, I just want to point out that you should you should expect all the features from the older interface. So again, I see some questions. What about tests? What about more types of reports? All of this will be added in the new TalentLMS Plus beta version in the upcoming weeks.
Great, thank you very much. And let's start with more questions. I think there's a lot of people asking questions here, and one of them is already answered about whether PDF files can be modified in Craft or not. At this point, very quick note from me, you can upload your PDF files, but you're not able to modify them on the spot. But again, stay tuned for what Mary suggested and what may come. Quick question for Mary here from Walter. In the old instructor interface, there was a way to see that there are submitted assignments. I do not see in the beta instructor view. Is that available in beta?
Thank you. Yes, Walter, it's not available yet, but it is gonna be. As I said, all the features will be transferred in TalentLMS Plus Beta. So if you don't see something right now, it's gonna be added in the following weeks. And perhaps, again, I'm sorry, parenthesis here, every time we release new features, you will get an update through a newsletter. So you can see what we have added now in beta.
Great, thank you very much. And just another question from an anonymous attendee. Looks awesome, thank you. And they're asking, especially the new course features is something that I would definitely want to use. What other features of TalentLMS, like reports, like the timeline, like user management, what else will you bring? Can you share with us what's on the roadmap?
I think, sorry, as we said in parts of the course creation, TalentCraft will be enriched with even more features. Again, the next steps is to bring existing features from the old interface in Talent and TalentLMS Plus. But Ellie, perhaps for reports, you might want to give a spoiler alert.
Yeah, sure. I mean, obviously, reports will be part of TalentLMS Plus Beta. It's a feature we are currently developing, and in the next few months, you will be able to experience it as well in TalentLMS Plus Beta. Just want to mention about the previous question about the grading of assignments and ILTs. Yes, of course, that will be available. And we have planned for it to be included in the Don't Miss section of the instructor. So go and play with this widget, and in the future, you will be able to see how many assignments and ILTs you have to grade there as an instructor.
Great, thank you for that. And just another one. Do I need to upgrade my plan to test all these new features out? Again, from an anonymous friend.
Not really. No, you don't have to pay anything extra in order to explore and test all these features out.
Great. And since we have you here, Ellie, just another one for you. Again, the anonymous questions keep coming. Feel free to send us any question, add your name if you want to have a direct conversation with us, or keep them anonymous. What matters most is to answer as many questions as possible. So again, for Ellie, can we customize the widgets of the learner dashboard?
Now, as I mentioned, the learner's dashboard is not customizable right now, but in the future, as I said, the vision is to allow super admins to craft the default views of dashboards per user type.
Perfect. And I think I'm coming to Mary now from Bernardo. Are you able to record voice and upload it?
In TalentCraft, yes, you will be able to do that. Right now, we just support video, but you will be able to do that. And I'm sorry, I'm answering Bernardo's question, but I also want to answer Anzi's question that I see here in the list, and from an anonymous attendee, they have questions about SCORM files. Right now, you cannot preview the content of SCORM units. Yes, that will change. You might have noticed that you are not able to preview content yet in TalentLMS Plus Beta as an instructor. As soon as this feature will be added on the screen, you will be able to also preview SCORM files.
Perfect. And just another one as well. I think that that's coming for Ellie from Avani. Can we enable TalentLMS Plus Beta from the admin access for all the users?
As I mentioned initially in the webinar, you have to be a super admin in order to activate TalentLMS Plus Beta for all your users through the account and settings. I mean, anytime you access your old interface, and if you are a super admin, you will see TalentLMS Plus Beta being in bold. So you will be able to do that as a super admin.
And Lauren comes next. Can TalentCraft help to translate existing training text not generated by AI? Any option to text-to-speech voice generation?
Well, for the moment, Lauren, you will have to add the text in the TalentCraft unit selected, and then you will be able to translate it. But this is a good idea. So this is the kind of feedback we need from you, what you feel that we are missing here, how we can improve what we have done here. So please go back in account settings in the old interface, click on the link to submit your feedback. These kind of ideas will help us do even better our job. And actually, Theo, I have a question for you.
Go for it.
Joanne is asking, thank you for giving us congratulations for the great job. What would be the best way to learn all about TalentLMS? YouTube channel?
Well, that's a good question. Definitely YouTube channel. And of course, when we get new features added, we will definitely spread the word. I'm pretty sure that you will receive an email from us. And of course, stay tuned for upcoming webinars as well. So we will enhance our YouTube playlist with how-to videos as TalentLMS Plus Beta progresses. But at the same time, keep an eye on your inbox for emails. And of course, keep an eye for upcoming webinars. In fact, very quickly, I'm going to share my screen right here and share with you the ways that you can learn more and the ways that you can get in touch with us. So at any given point, you can send us an email, and that is trainingteam@talentlms.com. Feel free to send an email about anything you like to ask, any question, suggestion, anything that you feel we can help you with. And of course, we'll do our best to address this inquiry. But on top of the YouTube playlist, which will be updated as TalentLMS Plus Beta progresses, along with email that material that you might receive, upcoming and past webinars always are a good resource, and that is found on our website, talentlms.com/webinars. This is where you can see this webinar and any future webinars that we will do as, again, features come forward. So one more question, maybe more, and that is something that I would like to ask from Jeffrey. I think it's for Mary. If I build a course in the beta version, will my students need to be in the beta version to view the course? What do you think?
That's a very good question. No, you don't have to ask the learners to go to the beta version to view that course. Whatever you create in TalentLMS Plus Beta will be able to be viewed by learners in the old interface as well. So in case they haven't switched yet their platform, they can still, of course, have their training. But I would encourage you to check again TalentLMS Plus Beta. A lot of our customers have already switched and the learners are completing their courses from the beta version. But yeah, it works.
Brilliant. And a question from Alpha. Can we upload our own created video inside the content and be able to edit it? For example, could they edit an existing video? Or I'm going to expand the question a little bit. Can they record the video on the spot like they did in TalentLMS as of now?
Yes, so this is an old feature, let's say. It was also in the old interface, so it's not removed. It's already here, actually. You can go to the course, add a video, and then you can record your own video. You can record your screen. But just to make sure I have understood the question, you won't be able to further edit it while you're in TalentLMS. If you need to cut parts, if you need how, let's say, to montage the video, you would have to do this outside of the platform.
And one final question for, I think, Ellie. That's from Madeline. This is really exciting. Thank you. Can you provide some documentation about the beta dashboard and the new features?
Well, in the upcoming months, we will create a special section to TalentLMS Plus Beta in the knowledge base, so that you know exactly how you can use TalentLMS Plus Beta and what, for example, each widget is representing, what is calculating, and all this kind of stuff. So just keep your horses.
Brilliant. So I'm answering Hassan's question. Hassan is asking, you will share the recording of the webinar? Yes, we will do. So within the next few hours, keep an eye on your mailbox and you will receive the recording. And final question, which is a question that comes from two different attendees. One is Steve, and the other one, I think, would be a little bit further up in my view. But I think it's Lauren. But the question is, can I enable TalentLMS Plus Beta on certain branches so I can use them as a testing environment, or is it an account-wide enablement that I have to?
Sorry, let me take this. No, you cannot enable this just for specific branches or just for specific users. If you enable TalentLMS Plus Beta and the users want to switch to that, they will be able to view the new interface.
Great. And that's it. I think we are about to finish the webinar. So thank you very much, Mary. Thank you very much, Ellie, for being part of the session and for walking us through for the very first time in TalentLMS Plus Beta admin and instructor dashboards. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
Thank you.
And of course, thank you everybody for attending the session, submitting your questions. I know that there's a lot of them that we will go through and do our best to follow up with. But again, we're looking forward to seeing you in our future webinars. Take care and happy training.